The race for the title is on. Only 2 games remain. Who will become this season's Premier League champions? Will it be Tottenham? Will it be Arsenal? Or will it be Manchester United? Up next, Hull are at home to league leaders Tottenham. We've got Southampton at St Mary's, and Arsenal are away to already relegated Cardiff. Whatever happens, we're certainly in for a fantastic end to this season here on my Manchester United save on FM 17. Oh, the hype is real. Look at this. Lindelof has rallied the troops. He's called on his side to beat Southampton on Saturday if they are to still stand a chance of winning the league. Well, Tottenham have just finished their game away to Hull at the lunchtime kickoff. And I'll just show you guys how they've got on. They've beaten them by 1-0. Very close game there. Hull almost did us a favour, but it was Niang's goal in the 63rd minute that saw them over the line. So 3 points to Tottenham. It's in their hands at the moment, which makes this game for us against Southampton almost like a cup final. We have to win. There have been plenty of times in the past where we haven't got a result here at St Mary's. I hope I haven't just jinxed it, but looking at this team, it's a strong side that Alex Neil has chosen for Southampton today. Redmond starts, so does Tadic and Belotti up front. Players that can cause damage. Romeo on the bench, classy also. But for United, I've gone with David De Gea. Lindelof starts along with Luke Shaw, who is back for United today. Mkhitaryan, Mata, Rashford, Lewandowski, they all start. Lewandowski in fantastic form lately, who helped us to the Champions League final, which will be played against PSG a bit later on. But we're going to be calm here. Come on, lads. Show me what you got. Can you keep the run going? I think we'll say that. Players listening keenly. We need this win. We must win to stay in this title race. Lose this today, or I think even draw, I would put us out of the race, and then it would just become Arsenal and Tottenham then on the final day. This is not looking good. 45 minutes of nothing. We've absolutely wasted 45 minutes to get anything going. I'm not happy. We're going to go back to defensive. Look to control the game. Take that off. I'm going to try and open up the game a little bit. There we go. Herrera to Hummels. Probably not going to get anything from this first highlight. It's nice to actually see the players in action, but there we go. We're not going to see anything. Come on, United. Oh, we're not going to be able to execute our signature move there. Lindelof to Mkhitaryan. It's Mata. It's Herrera who's gone for goal! He's scored! Get in! 1-0 to United. We're back in the title race. Come on. Look at that for a finish from Herrera. Where did that come from? Just turns on it, hits it, finds the top corner, and it is 1-0 to United. So I think it's going to have to be Lewandowski that goes off. I mean, he's on a yellow card. He hasn't put in a good shift today. He's decided to take a day off, I think. And I think I'm going to take off Mata. I know, Mata's doing so well, and I don't want to disrupt that, but we need him fresh for that last game. What do I do? Maybe I'll bring on Blind for Gadelli. Switch Herrera over. We'll drop Blind to deep lying, so he's on the left side, because that's where he works best with his left foot, and we'll put Herrera there as well. Same roles. Here is Lewandowski. Final bit of action for him before he goes off for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Please do not concede here now. Please. Well done. Good clearance. Lewandowski. He's going to lose it. Yep. Virgil van Dijk steals it off him. We need this win here today. It's like we're walking on eggshells here at the moment. Schneidlin. Can he do some damage against his former side? It's just past him there. It's Redmond. Well done, Shaw. Against his former side. Just putting his body in the way and winning the ball back. Oh, we're almost there. Just blow the whistle now, please, ref. Please, just end the game. No. Oh, Hummels, well done. Just keep the ball in this area. Lindelof. Can we make it too? Before the final whistle, no, we can't. Forster. Seconds to go. We're here at St Mary's. Yes! It's 1-0. It's not the most convincing performance or result, but it's 3 points. 3 points that keeps us in the title race. So, it's all over to Arsenal. Will Arsenal slip up against already relegated Cardiff, look at that. West Brom 5-5 there. I knew it. I knew it was going to happen like this. Arsenal have beaten already relegated Cardiff 4-0 there, which means it all comes down to the very last day of the season. Who is going to lift the title? We're still a point behind Tottenham. Chelsea and Liverpool both out the race for European football next season. But look at this. We're just a point behind Spurs. We need Spurs to slip up against Derby. Chances of that happening, very slim. But you never know what's going to happen on the last day. I mean, you've got Arsenal at home to West Ham. We're at home to Hull. Tottenham at home to already relegated Derby. Oh my god. Who is going to win the title? So very tense. We've just got to make sure we turn up against Hull. Absolutely bat them. As long as we do our bit, we just got to hope for the others to slip up. Good idea, Rufaria. Hold the team meeting. This is it. We'll get the players together. We'll encourage them ahead of the final day of the Premier League season. Let's hold the team meeting. So what do we say? The title isn't in our hands. Let's just have a look at what everyone else is thinking. So the title isn't in our hands going into the last day of the season, which is a disappointment considering what was expected of us. Go out there and make sure we make the most of any slip-ups. Or we aren't in the best position for the title going into the final day, but go out there and give it your all, and who knows what could happen. Now, I think going this way is going to be a bit more negative, so I'm going to say the top one. The title is in our hands. We've just got to make the most of it and hope for any slip-ups. That's a good reaction. Only Callum Gribham. You're putting too much pressure on us. Well, you're not even going to be starting the game anyway. I can't take that risk. Not on the final day. Not when the title's up for grabs. We need our best players in this game. That's exactly the sort of overall reaction I was after. This is it then. Come on. We've got Manchester United firm favourites for a Premier League clash. We should be able to beat Hull. Pogba rallies the troops, doing exactly what Lindelof did before the game against Southampton. Now Pogba's doing it for the game against Hull. We're at home as well. Can we bring or keep the trophy back at Old Trafford? Here is the final team selections then for the Premier League this season. Manchester United have gone, of course, with David De Gea in goal. I've gone with Lindelof, Hummels, Smalling and Luke Shaw at the back. Getting Luke Shaw's match fitness up to scratch as well ahead of the FA Cup final against City and the Champions League final. We've got Godelli starting. We've got Martial back in the team. He's back from injury. And Lewandowski up front. We've got Ibra, Rashford, Horta on the bench. Fosu, Mensah, Valencia, Blind and Romero for Hull. Got Ryan in goal, Torres, Iorfa, Maguire, Rodri, Livermore, Noble, Ojo and Hernandez up front. Come on, what I'm going to do, latest scores, we'll get that up on the side of the screen so we can keep an eye on Arsenal and Tottenham's results. Here we go then, Manchester United against Hull, final day of the season, win this and hopefully Spurs and Arsenal slip up. We could become Premier League champions once again this season. Mata, good control of the ball. Herrera has plenty of space to run into, but has the ball stolen off him from Livermore. We should not be losing to Hull here today. We shouldn't. Simple as that. Still all 0-0 in Arsenal and Spurs' game. Shame Arsenal and Spurs aren't playing on the last day against one another. That make things even more interesting. Good pass out to Shaw from Herrera. It's just a bit over. You can see he's a bit rusty there, Shaw, after being out for so long. With those that cross into the box. Still all quiet across the Premier League at the moment. No goals have been scored. I mean, we're only 6 minutes into the game, I suppose, but still. What's going to happen here? No more highlights for us at Old Trafford. I'm sat on the edge of my seat here. Who's that? It's Liverpool that have just scored the first goal in the Premier League this weekend. Watford have just made it 1-0 to Newcastle. And West Ham have just scored. West Ham have just scored. Oh my word. So let's look. That is the league table as it stands. Derby have scored. Derby have made it 1-0 to Tottenham. Oh my god. We need to make it 1-0 here. And Mata almost did. Mata almost did. Spurs are losing. West Brom are beating Chelsea. Arsenal still losing. Oh my god, I'm getting goosebumps here. What an end to the season. Lindelof to Mata. Oh, Mata. I think he was looking for Lewandowski there, but nowhere to be found. We've got a corner. It's all United at the moment before we're headed into the break. Are we going to get a goal before half-time? I don't think we are. That's probably going to be it, isn't it? Yeah. Look at the amount of chances we've had. Noble with the free kick for Hall. Smalling away. It's Ojo. No. Don't let them get a goal. Poor clearance from Shaw. Noble with a weak effort there. It's De Gea that saves, and that should be half-time. Yeah, there we go. So we go in at Old Trafford at the break on the final day of the season. All square here against Hull. I'm not happy. I want to see a bit more from the team. Just apply the advice there from Rufaria for the opposition. Shall I take off Lewandowski? Do I do it? I mean, he's not performing as well as I'd like him to. I think I'll leave it as it is for now. I think it'd be a bit of a knee-jerk reaction if I did take him off. We still need that quality. Let's have a look at the half-time scores then up and down the Premier League. So Arsenal losing 1-0 to West Ham as it stands. Come on, West Ham. And Tottenham still trailing a goal to Derby County there. For the second half, Lewandowski just can't get to that. What is going to happen then in this final 45 minutes? Oh, Tottenham have just made it 1-1. Ivan Perisic with the goal. We need to go and get a goal now. Come on, United. Don't do this to me. Not on the last day. Martial finds Shaw. Come on, Shaw. Good cross, please. Mata in for Lewandowski. Yes! Yes! Get in! 1-0 as it stands. We are top and we will win the Premier League as it stands. I am so glad I kept Lewandowski on now. Mata with the header. Lewandowski with that finish. Took a slight deflection. It was that of Maguire into the bottom corner. Still 1-1 between Spurs and Derby. Arsenal still losing to West Ham. That is the table. Oh, Arsenal have just scored against West Ham. It's 1-1 there. Roberto Firmino with the goal. And Tottenham, no, Jesse Lingard as well. Of all people, Jesse Lingard, a former United player, has just made it 2-1. Which could see Tottenham go on to win the league. It would have to be Jesse Lingard, wouldn't it? I'm going to bring on Horta here for Mata. Mata's done okay. Could have been a bit better. I'm going to bring on Ibra. No, I'll leave it as it is. See if we can get a second. Come on, Derby, please. Arsenal 2-1 up now. We'll drop to third as it stands. Header away there from Herrera. We've really got to hope for a miracle. No. Screw you, Mark Noble. Mark Noble with an absolute worldie of a goal for Hull. It's 1-1. And I think I'm just going to encourage the players here. Arsenal have just made it 3-1 now. It's over. It's over. Tottenham have won the title once again. Absolutely heartbreaking stuff that. It's all like, how could we not beat Hull here today? How? I mean, even if we did, we still wouldn't have won the title, but it would have been nice to have won on the final day. Shouldn't be drawing against Hull. Not good enough today. Oh, what an absolute blow. So we end the season in third because Arsenal beat West Ham in the end. And Tottenham have won the Premier League after beating Derby by 2-1. And it's all because of Jesse Lingard. And I didn't even want to sell him to Spurs, but he wanted to leave for Tottenham. Thing is though, Tottenham haven't even made the Champions League final this season, so Jesse's missing out on that, isn't he? And there you go, Tottenham have won a Premier League title once again. They've won it back off us. They won it in my first season, and then we won it back in my second, and now they've won it this season. What an end to the season though. That is what the Premier League is all about. Wow. Curtain comes down on the Premier League. Such a shame we couldn't have retained our title. It really is. Got some money there as well. Feel absolutely drained after that. There are the final results of the final day of the Premier League. Arsenal won 3-1. We drew against Hull. Still annoyed about that result. And Tottenham won 2-1, which won in the league thanks to that goal from Jesse Lingard. So that is the league table then as it finishes this season. Tottenham on top, Arsenal second, and we're in third. City coming fourth, so they're in the Champions League for next season. But won't they have to go through the qualifiers? Swansea, Southampton and Bournemouth all in the Europa League for next season. Before I end this episode then, we've got some Premier League awards to go through. So Kane has scooped the top goal scorer award. He made 37 appearances, scored 30 goals. And Robert Lewandowski scored only 28 goals. But I think that's fantastic, you know, first time in England, first season as well for Manchester United. Didn't let him bother him whatsoever. And he got straight down to business. He did really well for us. Martial has claimed the Players Young Player award. He made 31 appearances for us, scored 9 goals. Just going to congratulate him here. There we go. It's been a good year. Thanks, boss. No prob. Hugo Lloris for Tottenham has claimed the Golden Glove award. He made 38 appearances, conceded 33 goals and kept 19 clean sheets. They have such a solid defence at Tottenham. And there is the Players Team of the Year. Lindelof, Martial, the only two Man United players named in that side. Surely Lewandowski should be in there. Imagine that pairing between Lewandowski and Harry Kane up front. Anyway, we've got to keep moving forwards. Our season still isn't over. We've got 2 more fixtures to be played. The first is the Manchester Derby in the FA Cup final at Wembley. Join me for that next episode. It's just going to be the final. And then after that, we've got the Champions League final against PSG. See you there. Thanks for watching, guys.